If you're a fan of Nickelodeon's The Fairly OddParents, you know Vicky, the ultimate mean girl babysitter who makes Timmy Turner's life a total nightmare. But have you ever wondered what makes Vicky so cruel? Why does she go from being a two-faced bully to a villain with plans for world domination? Is there a deeper reason behind her harsh behavior? In this exploration, we'll dig into Vicky's past, her quick temper, and her relationships to uncover the secrets of her villainy. Could her harsh upbringing and lack of kindness be the key to understanding her actions? Vicky's behavior might be more than just evil. It could be the result of a difficult past and unmet needs. As we dive into Vicky's twisted world, we'll try to understand what truly shaped her into the character we love to hate. Could learning about her background change how we see her? Let's find out and explore what made Vicky the ultimate mean girl of The Fairly OddParents. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Meet Vicky. If you've ever watched Nickelodeon's The Fairly OddParents, you know Vicky, the babysitter who makes Timmy Turner's life a living nightmare. Vicky is infamous for her cruelty and greed. She starts out as a typical bully but quickly turns into a villain, with grand plans to take over the world. But what drives her to such extremes? Is there a deeper, more tragic story behind her harsh behavior? Vicky's character raises interesting questions about how our backgrounds shape us. Could her early experiences or a lack of kindness be behind her actions? By looking into Vicky's past, we might uncover why she became the cruel character we love to hate. Her evolution from a mean babysitter to a villain with world-conquering schemes makes us wonder how much of our experiences influence who we become. For instance, could Vicky's difficult family life and lack of compassion in her youth be the key to understanding her behavior? If we delve into her backstory, we might find that her harsh actions are more than just villainy. They could be the result of unresolved issues and unmet needs. So, what do you think? Could learning more about Vicky's background change the way you see her? Let's explore her past and see if it helps us understand why Vicky became the character we know today. Vicky's temper. Vicky, from The Fairly OddParents, is defined by her short temper and intense rage. It doesn't take much to set her off, and when she's angry, her fury is immediate and overwhelming. Yet, Vicky is more than just her anger. Beneath her often aggressive behavior, there are a few things that seem to bring her some happiness. She has a deep obsession with money, takes pleasure in violence, and has a soft spot for her pet dog, Doidle. Vicky also admires her favorite singer, Chip Skylark. In one episode, she's thrilled to receive a signed poster from him, but her excitement quickly fades when she discovers that Chip isn't wealthy. Interestingly, Vicky excels at tricking those around her, including Timmy's parents, into believing she's a great babysitter. This reputation isn't due to any acting skills, but rather because Timmy's parents are somewhat clueless about her true nature. Vicky is also adept at various activities like skateboarding, snowboarding, and handling weapons. Her ability to torment children is so effective that Timmy Turner needs his fairy godparents to cope. In a twist, Timmy once wished for Vicky to be nice. This wish didn't change Vicky's nature, but rather highlighted the consequences of her meanness. It became evident that her anger stemmed not just from a rough childhood, but also from a lack of understanding of kindness. When shown compassion, Vicky's true nature starts to emerge. For example, after being saved by Timmy, she tries to be nicer, having never really experienced genuine kindness before. However, her attempt at friendliness is short-lived. She soon becomes overbearing and clingy. This reveals that even when given a chance to improve, Vicky's old habits are hard to break. Her struggles with kindness and her tendency to revert to her mean ways underscore how deeply ingrained her behavior is, shaped by her experiences and lack of genuine understanding. Vicky's childhood. Vicky's early life is largely shrouded in mystery, but it's evident that her family background was far from ideal. In The Fairly OddParents, Vicky's parents and her little sister, Tootie, are often portrayed as being intimidated by her. This suggests a troubled family dynamic where fear is a common response to Vicky's behavior. One particularly revealing episode offers a glimpse into Vicky's past. During a breakdown, Vicky confides that her pet turtle, which she believed had simply run away, was actually taken by her parents. This act of betrayal could have been a pivotal moment, turning her from a sweet child into someone more bitter and resentful. The loss of her pet and the discovery of her parents' deception might have marked the beginning of her transformation into the cruel character she becomes. In another episode, Vicky is shown as a 5-year-old, where she seems more obedient and emotionally open. This contrast with her later behavior suggests that her troubles began following the loss of her pet and the realization of her parents' unfair treatment. As Vicky matured, her frustrations likely grew, leading her to take out her anger on her family. Her younger sister Tootie, who received better treatment, became a convenient target for Vicky's pent-up rage. The harshness Vicky displays towards Tootie, despite Tootie's innocence and good nature, can be traced back to the perceived injustices and emotional pain from her own upbringing. The unfairness Vicky experienced at home likely fueled her cruelty towards others, shaping her into the character we see in the show. The unresolved issues from her early life and the lack of understanding and compassion from her family might have contributed significantly to her development as a mean-spirited babysitter. Vicky's relationships. Vicky's relationships are marked by a pattern of desperation and disappointment, revealing her struggles to form meaningful connections. She tends to latch onto anyone who shows her even a small amount of affection. For example, Vicky develops crushes on characters like Winston Dunsworth and Ricky, who are either wealthy or have potential. Unfortunately, her intense interest in these individuals usually ends in heartbreak because they don't genuinely care about her. A clear illustration of this is Vicky's relationship with Ricky, who is primarily interested in her for her money. Vicky's strong desire for companionship makes her vulnerable to superficial relationships, leading to a cycle of obsession and letdowns. Another example is her crush on Gaw, who is actually Timmy in disguise. This highlights how Vicky often falls for unattainable or false representations of love, deepening her dissatisfaction and sense of unfulfillment. Interestingly, Vicky shows no interest in Mark Chang, a Yugopatamia prince who genuinely likes her for her bad behavior. Mark's lack of interest in Vicky's attempts at kindness suggests he values her negative traits instead. This dynamic underscores how Vicky's relationships are driven more by her need for validation than by genuine affection. Her difficulty in connecting deeply with others only adds to her sense of dissatisfaction and reinforces the cycle of disappointment she experiences in her personal life. Vicky's relationships reflect her ongoing battle with self-worth and her constant quest for validation, making her interactions often unhealthy and unfulfilling. Despite her efforts to seek meaningful connections, she finds it challenging to build relationships that truly satisfy her. This leaves her trapped in a pattern of unfulfilled desires and emotional pain, as her inability to connect with others on a deeper level keeps her from finding true happiness. Vicky's story offers a deep look into how a lack of kindness and a difficult upbringing can shape someone's behavior. Although her actions are clearly wrong, understanding her background provides insight into why she became the way she did. Can we really blame someone for being unkind if they've never known kindness themselves? Vicky's situation prompts us to think about how our experiences and environment influence who we become. Reflecting on my own childhood, I remember having a strange crush on Vicky that I couldn't quite explain. Rewatching the show now, I also noticed how memorable the music was. It's fascinating how certain characters and elements from our past can leave a lasting impression on us. What do you think about Vicky's character? Does learning about her backstory change how you see her? Share your thoughts below, and let's explore how understanding a character's past can affect our perception of them. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content.